There has been thunder in the area, but right now we are good to get this one underway. DC United, the 4th of 4 consecutive home games. And Sean Davis starts Sacha Kljestan on the run here. Alex Mule running across the box. And Kljestan's ball at the near post, easy for Bill Hamid. May 13th, Taylor said it, 2 goals in the first half. Jared Jeffrey told us yesterday, we came out physically aggressive and they weren't ready for it. And Jesse Marsch, the Red Bulls head coach, pretty much told them they start, by the way, the most successful of New York's 13 different center back combinations this year.
Headache to defend because there's so much time put in from Jesse Marsch and his staff.
Kljestan's corner looking for Colin. Falls to Zubar. Bill Hamid got a hand against the Red Bulls, and DC passes barely the first set piece test.
And you've got 3, 4, 5 good attacking runners, but you also have Sacha Kljestan, who has that ability to deliver a ball that is such a nightmare from 78, though, so I wouldn't touch that hot dog again.
Points per game since they started 1 and 6 are on the move here. Bradley Wright Phillips trying to cut it back. Kept it alive.
This first half, he's got to do a good job of maybe playing off the shoulder of Felipe and Sean Davis and being a little bit more involved, particularly in the possession, and allow Lloyd Sam and Niarco to push higher up the field tonight, because it just, Bradley Wright Phillips, whether the field's wet or not, his movement, he's going to be relentless. Alex felt like it was going to turn into, they may need to play a little bit more direct than usual. Now with the soggy field, they 100% have to do that. Alex Mule can push higher up the field. They can play next to Taylor Kemp. Bradley Wright Phillips can run the channels and draw Boswell and Birnbaum with.
Step into the lineup. I mean, I've had people from the Red Bulls organization say he was ready 2 years ago when he was training with the first team the summer before his senior year at Duke. Pretty much verbally agreed, okay, after the year I'm going to sign ACC Midfielder of the Year, and it's basically a first-round draft pick. They didn't have to. Sacha Kljestan to deliver the free kick. Looking for Zubar. Big collision between he and helping hand for the DC keeper.
DC United is just a different team when Bill Hamid's in goal. Whether it's his command of the 18, whether it's his ability to make those key saves, they're just a different team. They're more confident coming off his line. And Zubar's playing the ball. There's no real intent here. I think a little surprising with the ways the New York Red Bulls have had. It's been coming off quick restarts and then playing forward and looking for second balls. And this game's going to be determined a lot. Now the sun's coming out. Rain has stopped. Whether or not that drives the field or not is a big question. But I just think...
And you can see he pops up on the sideline. He pops up in the middle. This one falls to Grella. Playing it for Wright.
It's the little things. And Mike Grella's done this since coming to the New York Red Bulls. Watch him win possession here. Dip his shoulder, and he loses Sean Franklin. He's so good technically with both feet. He's comfortable. Little things, and Mike Grella's done this since coming to the New York Red Bulls. Watch him win possession here, dip his shoulder, and he loses Sean Franklin. He's so good technically with both feet. He's comfortable going to his left. He's obviously very good coming to his right, but he loses this, and this is part of the field. Sean Franklin gives it up. It's a little dip of the shoulder. He's by him. Great ball in to Bradley Wright Phillips. And this team, since May 13th, turned the corner when that man right there starts scoring goals. And we've got to move on from it. Where they've been very good today is Lloyd Sam's playing as almost an old-fashioned winger, Niarco on the other side.
Nice work by Mule. Played it low with the left, and Bill Hamid got his body behind that one because it almost slipped through his hands. Duval gets the return pass from Wright Phillips. Plays it low, and Bill Hamid, outstretched arms, has it at the edge of the 6. Jonathan Yardley, Taylor Twellman with you as we get the second half underway. You like kickoff plays, Taylor?
Yeah, I don't. You see it all.
Front four. It's the first time Royer's been available. Damari scored the goal in the 1-1 tie against Alianza on Tuesday night. They'll be at Montreal on Wednesday and then home against Chicago next Saturday night. And as we just learned, Chicago can win on the road. Felipe looking
to gain an edge, particularly athletically. The field's just heavy. You can see players really struggling right now to get through it.
again. Mule does well, runs through.
What? Just watch this ball whipped in right here. Hamid's got to come off his line.
Felipe looking for Kljestan. Neat turn at the top of the 18, chipping it wide.
Just technically so good in tight areas, but it's also having a good awareness of where he is. Because Birnbaum doesn't step to Kljestan and put immediate pressure here, he has his eye.
Kljestan's corner. Felipe was the target this time. The second ball falls to Duval. That one's right to Bill Hamid. He wants to go quickly. He's got Acosta with a step on Grella. Lloyd Sand goals. Rarely do they get goals from attacking players. Quite the opposite of this team. The Red Bulls, second in MLS in scoring. Wright Phillips plays it low. It was behind Grella. Felipe.
Behind. Don't get cute. Just get Bradley Wright Phillips, Sacha Kljestan, Mike Grella, whoever you can. Get him to the end line and then have DC United deal with this. You want to question Bill Hamid's positioning here as this ball is played out. Felipe comes in. The only opportunity Felipe has is that near post. That's bad positioning here from Bill Hamid, but tip your cap. Interesting discussion. I know we don't have enough time to get into
Yeah, we could do a whole show.
Listen, Sacha Kljestan, I'm not taking anything away, but all he did was knock the ball over the top. Bradley, I was because the initial ball is from Sacha Kljestan over the top, but look, Bradley Wright Phillips takes one touch, then takes another. That one I'm okay with. I'm okay.
Tries to play a 1-2 with Davis. Neat turn. Left-footed chip for Wright Phillips, and it drifted on goal where Bill Hamid pulled it out of the air. Kljestan's delivery ran right through the box off the foot of Bob. At that moment today, we asked Jesse Marsch, are you worried about blowing leads in the second half of these games? And he said, no, I'm not worried about it. And there was kind of a pause and a silence as Kljestan looks long for Wright Phillips. Hamid will let it run to him. Your initial thought is Dax McCarty, your captain and veteran player in the middle. And we saw him jogging before the game, but it's still going to be another couple weeks before he can rejoin the club.
Yeah, but they have enough experience and leadership. Orlando.
Mishit by Wright Phillips.
There's